So there's lots of really tough religion questions in this movie.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked those yourselves, and why was it important to show that?
Of course. We all go through our own faith journey, and we ask the questions, and you ask why, and God, where are you in this, and in the hard times, and all this other stuff, and that's why I feel like one of the biggest themes for me in the movie is understanding, even in your lows, that God loves you, and He's been chasing you, and He wants to know you and support you, and He gave His best for you, and you can know that in the lows just as much as in the highs, maybe even more so.
So you're going to do more films, whether they're faith-based or otherwise? Is this like a beginning of a new venture for you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I think for this is we wanted to get this one done, and we want to get across the finish line on this and do it to the best of our abilities.
Run the race finish line. See what you did there.
And then we'll see what happens. But I think using the vehicle and of media to tell a story, like Timmy said, is very powerful. And so I feel like both of us were called 6 years ago to this project, and so if the next project, I think we'd look for something the same way, is that it's meaningful and that we're called and we want to tell an amazing story that hopefully inspires and impacts lives.
I think it just would be about telling a right story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I both had a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys real quickly, how do you hope this film, it's a faith-based film, but what do you hope it says to general audiences? Because right now we're living in such a volatile period where when you say Christian, people immediately associate that with specific political ideas and stuff. But this film has a kind of universal power to it. So how do you hope what's the hardest part of making a film like this to reach a universal
We want
audience?
people of all walks of life to come see it and hopefully get something out of it and to be encouraged, and if anything else, just to know that God loves them and to be able to share that message, and whatever background, wherever they're from, whatever race, I believe that God loves all of us, where we're at, who we are, where we're from, and hopefully that's a message that brings people together, not separates us.
Bouncing off of her question, with the choices you make, what do you hope to teach people with your life? Because example's always the best way to teach.
I'm someone that, one of my favorite quotes is, every day we share the gospel, but every now and then we use words. I want my life to be one of trying to make others better, because I was in their life, and whatever that is, however it's a platform of football or baseball or movies or my foundation or what anything has given me, I just hope that I made lives better along the way. And if that's by sharing my faith, if that's by smiling, that's by encouraging kids, if that's by Night to Shine or Make a Wish, or whatever it is, hopefully I just was able to encourage people along their way, because it's not easy, and it's tough for a lot of people, but just be able to make that journey just a little bit easier for other people.
You've done a lot of different things, and like you said, you're just starting into movies now. What do you think is special about movies as far as being able to speak into that different medium? Because you've done books, you've been a public speaker, all that. So now it's
you can go everywhere. I can't go that many places, but it goes everywhere, and you can get to multiple countries and places and just so fast. And it's an easy avenue to tell a story, and it's extremely powerful. And just look at how it goes, and it's not just the movie theaters, but Netflix and everything right now. It's just instant in front of everybody. So why not use that avenue for good too?
good.
How did you try to avoid the cliches that we often see with Christian films with this movie?
I'll be honest
That's
with
the
you.
last question.
That was personal to me. Yeah.
Well, I think faith-based films can be put in a box and judged a certain way before anybody ever sees them. So when we set out to do this, we wanted to make a film that was real, gritty, honest, and told a story and in a way that people could relate to. But also, I think even as Christians, we should be held to the highest standard of production or anything we do, and why not do it in a great way with the best actors and people that can deliver and tell a story the right way. Even when we shot the football scenes, we've all seen movies with bad looking jerseys and football collisions and all that stuff that doesn't look real. So
yeah, and not that we were perfect or we did it right, but that was like a goal for us, is to try to make it real. And I think for me it was we saw growing up so many of the Christian movies that were put in front of us at our parents or church or something. It was just like it would all of a sudden be perfect, It's just not like that. And so you don't want to trick people or fool people that
Right.
all of a sudden life is going to be perfect.
Right.
Never told it's going to be perfect or easy. Just worth it.